Buongiorno.
Siamo in diretta? No. Ah, io non sono in diretta.
He's also art too. Fusion is art too.
I just didn't want to disrupt his lunch.
Yeah. What's the catch today? Secret. Yeah, what's the
This is my channel.
Thank
Hi.
you.
I saw your channel already.
You've seen it?
Yeah, nice.
Ciao!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ho fatto il video con Andrea l'anno scorso.
200 e qualcosa. Scusami. Ci vediamo dopo. Ciao.
Me lo dici? No.
It's okay, I'll have some of this pasta. Just the apps.
we made the right choice. We're gonna go up these stairs.
Yeah, Becky, wait up. Wait up here. Where the car? Walking along the road.
mit seiner scheiß Kamera.
May true with the